Okay, next game. Arsenal 2, Villa 2. Arsenal was up 2-0 and gave up 2 late goals.
Yeah. Oh, it's a rough game for us. I really don't even think that it was that bad. It didn't seem that bad until the 2 goals went in. Like they had a really good first half, and then what was it Watkins got that one that cut across, and who got the other goal?
Tillemans.
Tillemans.
So they scored within like 7-8 minutes twice.
Yeah, they scored both goals real quick. And don't get me wrong, they had a goal disallowed. Arsenal, it was a handball. It is what it is. The rule of the game is that's a handball, but they were unlucky. I think Trossard had a hell of a game. 25 points, 2 assists. He had a bunch of other elements in there too, but who else showed up in that game for Arsenal?
I mean, Martinelli scored, but did he really show up?
No, he didn't
Would you
show
say
up.
he showed up?
No,
I would say no.
No.
Yeah. I think the same problems persist even with 2 goals in this game.
Yeah.
From an Arsenal standpoint. Good on Villa to kind of pull it back. Watkins with another goal.
Mm.
Tielemans is Tico, I know you were kind of talking about Tielemans a few weeks ago that you felt like there was a drop off there. This might be the surge of Tielemans
Coming back.
again.
Yeah, maybe.
So he's probably owned places, but maybe you can get a cheeky little trade for him.
And are we worried about Arsenal defense? Where last year there were kind of clean sheet guarantees. Now, going back, the last time they had a clean sheet was on December 27 against Ipswich. And prior to the...
I think that's super valid.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, it's super valid. What do you think that is? Like,
the only difference to me is Zinchenko. There's no Zinchenko there.
No.
Everything else is the same.
No,
but that's what I'm saying that's the only difference, right? Because Zinchenko is playing left back.
Ben White.
Oh, that's right.
Ben White.
Ben White
not being there is a lot.
Because they have had injuries.
Yeah, totally.
Calafiori hasn't been playing.
Who cares?
I care. He's on my team.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower doesn't matter.
But yeah, I think that's I think it's a really good shot. That's something to watch. They definitely don't feel as dominant defensively as they did earlier this season, even.
Who is though? You know what? Defenders are actually doing, in my opinion, this season. Everton defenders have done really well. Clean
Liverpool
sheets.
defenders
Have they been scoring really high points this season?
They've been a lot of clean sheets. Nottingham Forest defenders,
Newcastle
defenders. Yeah. So it's just not there.
Yeah.
But okay, next game. Speaking of
with an injury.
Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. Chelsea won a game finally. It's been like 5 games since Chelsea won.
But at least you won, and it was a convincing win.
3-1, yeah. I mean, it was odd because where the goals came from. You know, it was like a Tosin goal that was kind of weird. Then a Cucurella goal, which is like that's like a holiday. You know.
Yeah.
And then really. Madueke scored, but that goal, like Chalobah headed that ball, and that ball was going in the net. And Madueke just headed it.
I like Madueke. Thank you, Madueke. You nearly won me the game.
So it's kind of funny because remember at the beginning of the season, Madueke got in trouble because he thought he was posting on his like Finsta or his like personal Instagram. He wrote, "This place is a shithole," and tagged Wolverhampton.
That's right.
And then he had to apologize, but he went out and scored a hat trick. So
that's right.
So now Wolverhampton comes to Stamford Bridge and he scored a goal there too. It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Chelsea's Chelsea. Like you're gonna, I don't trust the defenders. I know Chalobah had a really good game, 23.75 points with the assist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really good story. And I really hope that he has a great season and he either stays at Chelsea or he goes somewhere where he's appreciated because he doesn't deserve kind of the treatment he's had at all. He'd be a stud there. I think he could play for. I think he could stay for. I think he could play for a lot of Premier League teams. I don't even know if he needs to do that.
Yeah,
if he doesn't want to. James really had 20.25 points.
Go look.
Oh, because he had an assist, huh?
Yeah. Go look.
Yeah, I mean,
back-to-back double teeth.
Did I call it or did I call it?
You did. It wasn't a very confident call. You weren't confident when you said it, but now you got some bollocks.
No,
you're like, here we go.
No,
that's true.
We can't give credit. Everyone else will reach James this. It's just he's going to get injured.
Unfortunately, maybe next game.
But
next game he's going to tear his Achilles.
I don't mean that.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that's horrible.
I don't mean that. I'm just saying that's what tends to happen with him.
Now you're hating on your own kind. He's Nicholas.
Yeah, I know. And I wish he was more healthy so he could play for fucking England. Maybe we wouldn't have this fucking Kyle Walker fucking issue. Fuck's sake.
Man, if he could get healthy, that would just be so good for the league.
Yeah.
So good for Chelsea. So good for England. Just
It would also be great for Vardy Sancho. His team's going to be good, man. With KDB playing the way he is and Kulusevski and Reece James,
Dude, did you see fucking the special one? He was dead last like a month ago, or 2 months ago. Remember?
Yeah.
And we were talking about relegating his ass, and now look at him.
Oh,
He beat me. He beat Keith.
look at your stuff. You were at the bottom. Then you went on like a 10-game winning streak, and now you're going back where you
He
belong.
was on the bottom.
Enzo, yeah, I think it's so. This league is so streaky. Enzo, you were 14-4 at one point. You started the season 2-3, and then you went on. Then you went 14-4. That's crazy.
Okay.
And now
Yeah,
you're on a 4-game losing streak to 14-8.
It's so bad.
That's crazy.
It's fuck you.
Anything else to talk about in the Chelsea game? I thought it was interesting that Enzo Fernandez didn't start. Kieran Dewsbury Hall came in and got the start. Actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, but it doesn't. He doesn't look right in that Chelsea uniform.
I think that he looked good in that position. I think he's that backup for Enzo, but in the past, they tried to play him as a 6, or they tried to play him as a 10, or they tried to play him out wide.
Yeah.
And none of those positions worked. And this position to me made a lot of sense. So that's why I think that, like, if you're an Enzo owner and all of a sudden Enzo doesn't start and you go, fuck, who can I start? I think you can confidently put KDH in there. Kieran Dewsbury Hall in there. It's just like as like a spot start.
Can we talk about Nico Jackson?
But I wouldn't necessarily have him in the league or anything. Nico Jackson, what are we going to talk about? Just another game where he didn't score?
Last time he scored was December 15th. It's been a while.
It's not great.
No, it's not good.
And
not
he
great.
has only one assist.
He missed a pretty good one too.
That's every game.
Yeah.